Good morning, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard TLAB Airlines, Flight 10. Please, while you're seated, keep your seatbelts fastened. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Hi there, welcome aboard. This plane's fitted with all the latest avionics. It tells me whenever anything's going wrong. I could almost be asleep flying this plane.
Hey, the ground is getting very close.
No. If there was a problem like we were approaching the ground, the instruments would tell me. We'd hear warnings, the lights would flash, the artificial horizon would come up. But as you can see, there's nothing indicating there's a problem, so that can't possibly be right. Oh, maybe it is. That's perhaps a little exaggerated, but hopefully it gives you the idea behind automation bias. Automation bias refers to the tendency of human beings to ignore real-world feedback in favour of automated decision aids and system-based information. Chances are, if you drive a car and own an iPhone, you've been subject to automation bias in recent history. Remember Apple Maps when it was first released? Whilst a lot of us responded to the visual cues of incomplete roads, approaching fields, and imminent rivers, many did not. Automation bias is relevant to both individuals and companies today, as increasingly advanced technologies such as voice recognition, mobile device processing power, and an abundance of data combine with progress in machine learning to increase the automation in our everyday lives. Along with this comes risk. Traditionally, the risk management has revolved around training the expert users, such as pilots, to recognize and manage the cognitive bias. An example of this type of system can be found in the Tesla autopilot. The system automatically steers the car for you, but requires you to demonstrate you're paying attention by keeping your hands on the wheel. You can remove your hands from the wheel, generally up to a minute. Any longer than this and the car will disable the autopilot system until the car is parked. A 2012 review of the academic literature concluded that two key factors which reduce the risk of automation bias are ensuring the user retains a sense of accountability for the activity and ongoing training on the risk of automation bias. One of the potential implications of automation bias and increasing automation will be a change in the way that we train users. Instead of training 90% of the time on the core cases, like learning how to drive a car, and 10% on the edge cases, how to deal with difficult scenarios, this will likely be flipped on its head, with 90% spent on the edge cases and 10% spent on actually completing the task. So as we prepare to enjoy the fruits of automation, just remember, things can and do go wrong.